Am I the only one who is thinking this? What are we doing? I'm not trying to question anyone's intentions, right? But what I am trying to say is, do we not step back and think, what's the wider effect that is being given off when I'm doing these sort of things? Now what I'm talking about is roleplay. You got Barry and you got Gary from Rochdale, right? And they're putting on the TV and they're saying, oh, BBC News, no, Islamic terrorists, Islamists, I hate that term, Islamists, bombing. Okay, ISIS, okay, fairs. There might not be Muslims, but there's still something to do with Islam. It's in the same bracket, really, isn't it? Oh, Turkey, oh, military coup, okay, well, it wasn't their fault. Oh, bombings here, bombings there. Pakistan, bombing. Nigeria, Boko Haram, kidnap. Oh, God, man. Right, this is a lot of stuff now. Ooh, Yemen, fighting. Syria, fighting. Just fighting, just everywhere fighting. Okay, right. Now, Barry and Gary, who aren't, self-thinking people, will just go, yeah, Muslims are terrible people, all they do is cause trouble, etc. Okay? But you might get, William and Kevin from, Cheshire, who might be like, you know what, I'm not going to take everything the media says, as seriously as some people do. I know that the media twists off and tries to get their agenda. I'll go and see what actual Muslims are doing. Okay, so I'm going to go on YouTube. Because obviously YouTube is like, it's the people's voice. It's the platform in which normal everyday Muslims, or in general people, can just put up on YouTube whatever they want and however they want, and it shows a true reflection of them. Okay, YouTube homepage, Muslim YouTubers. Oh, what do you know? Adam Saleh, True Story SA, Kareem, Beef. They're fighting. Why like the 5 biggest Muslim YouTubers on YouTube fighting? That is interesting. They've got trouble themselves. Okay, go over to the UK. Oh, what you got in the UK? You just got people calling each other out. It's like these people just can't get along. These people are literally a people of conflict, a people of disagreeing with one another, slightly disrespecting one another, and just constantly just aggravated and always pointing people out and doing stuff like this. And legit speaking, if this is what I'm seeing, and I'm Muslim and I was born Muslim, what are people on the fringes of Islam thinking? And what are the people outside of Islam thinking when they see this sort of stuff? I'm not questioning anyone's intentions and what they do. But what I am saying is that when you just take a step back, and think, right, what's the impression that I'm giving off by posting this video or posting this response? I want you to genuinely think about that. I'm not questioning whether your evidences are 100% correct, or your in-depth analysis of this, or your hadith are so precise and on point. I'm not questioning that. Neither are the people on the fringes of Islam, neither are the people outside of Islam, which is a far bigger majority than the Muslim community who watches these in-depth videos. What are they thinking? They're not listening to which hadith and who narrated it, and they're not interested in that. They see a title, they see your gestures, they see challenge, they see this. They're thinking, Muslims are just people of trouble. I don't want anything to do with them. They can't even get along. It's a sad reality, and it's embarrassing. It's genuinely embarrassing. Any which way people can look towards Muslims, we've got a platform as YouTube where we can put out the most positive image of what we've got, and we've got tons of positive images, and yet all we do is focus on what everyone else is doing and being negative and putting people down. As I said, I'm not questioning your credibility for anything. That's not the point here. The point is, what impression are you giving off? The biggest form of da'wah is not how precise or how clever you've used an ayah to back up your point or anything like that. It's impression. It's first impression. The only impression we're giving off is that we're a people of disagreement and a people of not being able to just calling one another out publicly. But it's just food for thought. Think about exactly what you're doing. the Muslim community on YouTube is, it's like we've got our own little bubble. We lose track of that. We just think that, you know, we've just got our own little bubble and they're the only people going to see it. That's not the case. There's far many more non-Muslims on YouTube and the YouTube community who watch YouTube videos daily than they are Muslims. So you're having a bigger impact on the people that you're not targeting. And you don't know how many people you're turning away from Islam. No matter how hard you're trying to drag people in, to suck people in, regardless of that, it's a far bigger impact on the negative way, purely on our mannerisms, some of the thumbnails, some of the titles, some of their social media. I mean, talking about social media, this is just purely YouTube. I'm talking social media platforms as well. That's probably the worst, because they're the ones that pop up in people's timelines. They're shared with the click of a button. Honestly, we need to think about how we conduct ourselves and how we interact with one another on a public platform. Because right now, I don't blame people for wanting nothing to do with us. I genuinely don't blame them. It's genuinely an embarrassing state for the Muslims right now. 2 weeks ago, we had all this hoo-ha in America. Curse words at one another, saying this, saying that. Yes, they solved the beef apparently, but regardless, the feeling's still there. There's still a scar there that people knew that those Muslim YouTubers, the biggest Muslim YouTubers on the planet, had an issue with one another. And now when you go to the UK, it's not any different. It's genuinely not any different. If anyone is sitting watching this video, I'm thinking, oh, he might, yeah, I'm probably talking about you. It's affecting me, myself. So yeah, it's probably affected you as well. It's just embarrassing. It's genuinely embarrassing, and I'm embarrassed right now. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.